The Trump administration proving it's serious about enforcing the border. Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly revealing a plan to staff up and to accelerate deportation hearings in order to deal with illegal immigration here in the U.S. He is calling for 10,000 new ICE officers and agents, as well as 5,000 new hires at the Customs and Border Patrol Agency. While many critics continue to blast the president's public stance on illegal immigration, the question remains, is Mr. Trump's policy harsher than President Obama's? Let's ask an immigration attorney, Matthew Colkin, who's been on our show before. Good to see you again, Matthew.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So when you look at the facts, you know, the mainstream media is going to portray President Trump as this evil deporter. Is that true when you compare him to President Obama?
Well, President Obama's deportation priorities that were established back in November of 2014 closely mirror those that we've seen in the leak memorandum that came out over the weekend. And those priorities that President Obama had were harsh. He was prioritizing refugee children who are coming to the United States, fast-tracking their deportation, and he went one step further by putting mothers, young mothers with children, in deportation internment camps in places like the Berks Residential Center in Pennsylvania. And these are Christians, evangelical asylum seekers, and they've spent the better part of the last year and a half in a jail. And some of these children, young children, have spent half of their lives in deportation jail. And we're hoping that President Trump will see the humanitarian concerns that are present and release them.
Okay, will you work with immigrants that are coming into our country as an attorney trying to get them to become legal citizens? What do you see? What do you see? Take us inside and tell us what you're seeing and what the real problem is.
The real problem is that we have a law that requires some tweaks that would allow the 11 million people that are here without any type of status to get in the back of the line, because right now there's no line to get back into. And I'm hopeful that within the next 2 years, Republicans and Democrats can come together and put aside their differences and work towards a solution.
What do you think about these numbers? We were talking earlier with a guest. We were looking at the numbers. We're spending as a country $5 billion a year on these refugees that are coming from other countries, and the majority of them are on welfare.
Well, I'm not sure about those statistics, but I do know that if there are individuals that are in the United States that have children, those children that are United States citizens are entitled to whatever benefits any other child would have.
What about, I mean, obviously we all love children, we want to help everyone, but what about our veterans that are being left behind and aren't getting the care that they need?
They absolutely need to be protected, as well as people who have green cards that have served in the military that are facing deportation. And that's been a serious problem under the last president.
All right, good deal. Matthew Colkin, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.